Wow. Put your hands up in the air, ladies and gentlemen. This is the least anti-Semitic podcast out there. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and MBs, we're live. We are alive. And I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today is a wonderful day. Today is Tuesday News Day. TikTok to go with the song.
Hey, Anu, where are we going for dinner?
Oh, I love this. I mean, she's funny as hell, but I loved it. I saw this early, too. I should have liked it yesterday.
Sushi or... I noticed you didn't say Tel Aviv. Now tell me, do you believe in Israel's right to exist as a Jewish state? What is it like being a raging anti-Semite? Do you plan on visiting Israel anytime?
No, this is the new meta for sure. This is like time out. Stop the hate. But also simultaneously, it feels like on your day-to-day activities, you should probably say that you want to go to Tel Aviv. And by the way, this is for all the Jewish HASAN heads in the chat as well. Make no mistake, if you think you're free of the long arm of the law and the scrutiny that you may get, you probably like thinking, oh, like, dude, I'm Jewish. I have a Star of David necklace on my chest. Like, no, it don't work that way. It don't work that way. You have to say you're going to the Holy Land. If you're Christian, if you're Jewish, you have to say you want to go to Tel Aviv. You love Israel. You have to say, Am Israel Chai. I'm Israel and had Israel even on birthright back in the day. Now I know better, partially thanks to you. Hell yeah, chatter. I mean, no, hell no. You are demonstrating anti-Semitism. You must love Israel. You must love Israel. You must say, Am Israel Chai. No politic here. GRETA was not kidnapped, lol. Yeah, you're right, dude. Let's say you have a British-owned, British-sailed boat, okay, that's sailing from Italy to Gaza, and you're off the, even if you're not going to Gaza, let's say you're off the coast of England, okay, or off the coast of fucking Egypt, okay? And then this completely separate, insane foreign nation just comes in, dumps paint over your fucking boat, and then violently apprehends you, what would that be considered? That would be called kidnapping, or at least taking hostage, right? People that fucking lost their minds over the Houthis enforcing a blockade have no issue with what Israel did. No issue whatsoever. They're literally actually celebrating what Israel did, which at least I appreciate that, because like, when I say what the Houthis were doing in terms of enforcing a blockade on the Red Sea was the correct thing to do, like, I'm letting my position be known. I am putting my foot down and saying, this is my moral boundary. What Israel is doing is unconscionable, and nations that are trying to stop what Israel's doing are on the right side, and history will vindicate them. That's what I'm saying. You, on the other hand, are saying, even though you are incredibly cowardly and you don't want to say it openly, you're basically saying all of the nations that are trying to stop Israel are bad, and what Israel is doing is right and good and awesome. It's not kidnapping law. You have no issue using that language when you're talking about Hamas. You have no issue using that language when you're talking about Ansar Allah. But seemingly, when Israel does the exact same thing at the behest of violence and the continuation of violence, because like Israel is not enforcing this blockade because other people are going to come in and be dangerous and scary to Israel. No, Israel's enforcing this blockade so they can continue the starvation. You have to also remember why people are doing this, why countries are doing this. Like when the Houthis enforce a blockade, it is to stop Israel. It is to render some sort of penalty to Israel for the crime of genocide. When Israel is enforcing a blockade, it is to stop humanitarian aid from going into Gaza. So not only is it the same action, but it's also on top of that, one is in the direction of good, a greater good. The other is in the direction of evil and the continuation of evil. So make no mistake, I will not let you get away with saying some dumb shit like that in this chat. Don't try to fucking hit me with this like, double standards much. There was some weird moments yesterday. I will say the second day actually, at least for the duration that we were there, had less police retaliation. It wasn't like as violent and as aggro as the first day was, partially because the first day there were more numbers and obviously pigs get very scared when there's a large number of people out there, right? If you ever see a cop running, you're fucking cooked. If you ever see them lining up, you're also fucking cooked. As a matter of fact, if you see cops in general, you're kind of cooked. They fear water bottles. They fear projectiles. It scares them. They fear loud noises and also expressions of joy. They hate expressions of joy. Anyway, they hate bright colors. They hate press. They pretty much hate everyone. The only people that I don't see them routinely brutalizing are other white supremacists. So I guess, like, you know, there is that. But here is one thing that I mean, overall, it was more tense partially because they weren't like instantly fucking opening, and it wasn't like a constant barrage of them like pushing and then opening fire, pushing, opening fire. But instead, it was just like more tense. But one thing that I found out, or after the fact, but even though I got scoped a couple times by both the LA Sheriff's Department, but also the National Guard troops, was that they were pointing out people in the crowd. And I guess when he went and reviewed the footage, I think it's this guy, California National, looking right at us and pointing right at us and getting other homies to come over.
Pointing at us?
March says they're pointing at us.
Wait, like...
Yeah, there it is.
National Guard is here.
But I can't tell if they were, you know, maybe they were just Hassan heads. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's a hate watcher, or maybe he was just a Hassan head. Who knows? Like, there's National Guard. Maybe they recognized you and you were just starstruck. Is that Hassan? Maybe he just wanted a photo. I don't know. TikTok was saying it was because you look like a cop in your vest, lol. Yeah, I don't think the cops thought I looked like a cop. Let me tell you. I just don't think the cops thought that. Maybe other protesters might have thought that, but then it would have been really weird if the other protesters had thought that, would then look at all these other protesters coming up and like fucking taking photos and whatnot. He thinks your head is small, is a challenging target. Yeah.
Well, it started.
This video actually kind of goes hard. I'm not gonna lie. Me with one hand in the pocket and the motorcycle also revving right at the same moment. Like that, I don't know. Sometimes videos just hit. CNN blamed the protesters when they found used rubber bullets. That's some top class reporting. I know. There's a reason why they're behind the fucking cops and we are on the side of the protesters. That is something that I wanted to explain. Like, CNN and a lot of mainstream media is there to drive home that same fucking narrative that, like, yo, these rowdy protesters are really making police work quite difficult today. Like, that is their job. That is their goal. That is what they're there to do. But of course, as always, the people that seemingly are paid to be wrong, ironically enough, they do it for free, but they should be paid to be wrong, are constantly getting things wrong all the time. Streamer Hutch praises the restraint of LAPD and criticizes Hassan Piker for implying the police will fire on protesters as police begin firing on protesters.
Well, that's kind of what it feels like.
Okay, all right.
If that makes sense.
Makes sense. I just think I mean, listen, is it not kind of comical that he's been given this commentary about, like, oh yeah, that's standard issue weaponry. That's usually a surefire sign that things are about to pop off, and he's been doing that for like an hour. And so far, it seems like the police.
Wait, what? Bro. That's crazy. Ain't no freaking way he was talking this big shit. Southern lion? This man is no lion, okay? Wait, he was watching my protest coverage for an hour straight, just hate watching? Are these guys all right, man? He's like, yeah, I've been watching for an hour and no one has killed him yet. What's going on? Pick up the slack, LAPD. His perspective is so anti-me that he's just decided, like, police actually don't brutalize people at all. I don't know why he's saying that.
He's been given this commentary about, like, oh yeah, that's standard issue weaponry. That's usually a surefire sign that things are about to pop off.
Also, half of the things that I was saying was like memes. Like, I don't think, like, you know, when I say cops, like, loud noises scare them. Anyway,
like
let's watch.
Like an hour. And so far, it seems like the police are showing restraint. Like they're not advancing. They issued a dispersal order and they haven't advanced. Oh yeah, no, they use that technology in Colombia. To okay.
It started.
Oh, fuck me, right?
Yeah, fuck you,
In
actually.
and of itself.
Yeah, fuck yourself. I love that this guy is so consistently wrong. It's so funny. Brother, make up your own fucking mind. If you position your whole shtick as being against me while simultaneously claiming that you're a fucking libtard, you're always going to be wrong, and you're going to be wrong in the direction of conservatism to a degree where like other liberals are probably going to look at you and go, I don't really fuck with you, man. You're constantly saying shit that is wrong and also kind of conservative. These guys refuse to develop their own political perspectives. They refuse to develop their own political perspectives and basically decide that like their whole thing is like whatever I'm saying, they're going to say the opposite. Leftists hating other leftists more than right wingers. Who is surprised? He's not a leftist, man. These guys are just like they're grifters. Speaking of grifters, this one is a liberal grifter, right? This one is the liberal version of this. But there's also a right-wing version of this as well, a more right-wing version of this. And that's fucking ASMONGOLD. ASMONGOLD, HASAN is a fake revolutionary. He's not on the street putting his life on the line. Chat, he was literally protesting in the streets. ASMONGOLD, well, he should be arrested then. They will go, hey, man, why aren't you doing anything? Why aren't you getting off your ass? By the way, he never gets off his fucking ass. Even though I get off my ass all the goddamn time whenever there is like an opportunity to mobilize. And then when they find out I did actually fucking get off my ass, then he goes, okay, well, then he should be arrested.
You see HASAN? No, I don't see HASAN. I heard he was out there. I don't know. I think that I saw an image of it, and I think he's on like the side up the top. So he's not actually going to go down there and stand in the in this area because if he
goalpost shifted. No, I was fucking down there, dipshit. He went in, but that's not enough. It's not enough that he actually is there. He actually is not like in front of the line. Oh, he is in front of the line. Okay, well, then he should be killed.
if he did, he'd get in trouble. Right? Like, he has no problem LARPing as a revolutionary, but actually putting it on the line, this is going to be very different, which, to be fair, he was. Well, if he was actually doing that, he should get in trouble. Like, I mean, for sure. He was, though? Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to go and double check. He already did? Oh, I'd have to double see and see it. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I think all these people should just get arrested.
That was so quick. Someone was like, no, he was down there. It's like, oh, he should get arrested. Like, that was literally, bro, the goalpost shift was so fast. He just went, like, dude, oh my God. He went, he's not down there. He's a LARPer. He's not down there. He's a LARPer. Where are you? You're at your house. Why don't you go protest alongside ICE, dude? Put your pussy right on that, okay? Put your pussy right in the fucking front lines. Stand behind the ICE agents and be like, please kill these people. You have no problem saying that from home. Go to the pro-Israel rallies and be like, we want more death. Yeah, go fucking assist ICE, you goddamn bootlicker. Jesus Christ.
Like, I mean, for sure. He was, though? Yeah,
Look, this part is so funny, though. Holy shit. Someone being like, nah, he was there. He was in the front lines. Like,
different, which, to be fair, he was. Well, if he was actually doing that, he should get in trouble. Like,
he's just fucking then kill him, arrest him. Come on. What's happening?
I mean, for sure. He was, though? Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to go and double check. He already did? Oh,
dude, right-wingers are such crybabies, dude. They have designed their entire culture around resisting against a tyrannical government. Okay, they're like, oh yeah, come and take it, bitch. Like, I got my gun. Like, I'll fight tyranny, you know? They wave the Gadsden flag. But then the moment that the government is being tyrannical, they're like, oh, please do more tyranny, please. Actually, can I assist you? Can I assist you in the tyranny? We love the tyranny.
I'd have to double see and see it. Yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I think all of these people should just get arrested. That's really how I see it.
ASMONGOLD looking at the picket lines during the civil rights struggle. Yeah, all these blacks, they got to get arrested. And the whites too, actually. Separate but equal, guys. Yeah, based. It's separate but equal. Too much, if you ask me. It should be separate and unequal. But they got equality. It's just separate. They don't like it. Yeah. Why are they resisting? Yeah. Based. Yeah. I was going to be on board, but LBJ, not really good that he sent the National Guard to Selma. Why is he protecting these criminals? Obviously, the law's the law. The law's the law, guys. Chat. The law is the law. These blacks that are trying to walk, trying to march, how about they don't march? I don't like it. We want to keep them separate. Yeah, law's the law. Law and order. Restore it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how it's like there's no other solution to it other than that.
There's no other solution.
Impeding a highway? They are. They're impeding a highway.
Yeah, they're impeding a highway, and that's unacceptable. But those cops are also then using said highway for the rest of the night to stage, okay, because that's what they did. Those cops then impeded the highway for the rest of the night as a staging ground, by the way. But ASMONGOLD, of course, has no issue with that. These guys are impeding the highway in protest. That's wrong. They should be arrested. Cops impede the highway so they can use the same fucking taxpayer-funded weapons on their own fucking tax-paying citizens to defend ICE raids in the fucking state, a sanctuary state, in a sanctuary city. That's perfectly valid. Do you understand the double standard? It all revolves around institutions and defending institutional power, defending state power. You're like, no, cops can do whatever the fuck they want. They can be as violent as they want. That's perfectly valid, because on the other side, the people that are receiving that violence are probably doing something that they shouldn't be doing. You're not even like entertaining the idea that maybe the cops should not be doing this.